Hello everyone, this is Khaled and welcome to another new Xbox One video. So today is the big day as we see a release of the first kernel exploit for System OS by the Xbox One research. So in this post, Carrot Cake has mentioned that I'm excited to share Collateral Damage, a kernel exploit for System OS on Xbox One, Series console. This is initial release is mostly intended for developers, but I hope people will enjoy playing around with it. Bright up and more updates in near future. So we have a GitHub link here, and I will navigate this to this after some time. But down here we can see that this is it's continuing saying that there is still a lot of work to be done to make it as an easy to use tool for homebrew. But the kernel exploitation part is fairly reliable now, so I wanted to share it and give others to chance to get started poking in System OS in retail mode. So with this say that now we can have the ability to just like poke around on the retail mode for the System OS, and it's really big news here. So she's continuing to saying that also for those just joining, here's my thread from last month about what an exploit is and what isn't, and she mentioning that this is not a jailbreak. System OS is a virtual machine where apps run. It's the environment you get control over. When you're enable dev mode on your console, this exploit will allow full control over this VM homebrew on retail console without dev mode. It will not allow piracy. So yeah, we can take this with a grain of salt. We've seen that before. We have like in PlayStation scene that we've seen that like we gain some some access and things started to be like floating. I mean, things start to be coming along with ability to run in games. And also we see the dumpling post from the Xbox One research team that when also they get the ability to dump the license of games and like make the games backup like maybe by near future. And even we have already a GitHub repo, and we have like an ability. So I made also a video about this. If you can see that I will post a link on this video. You can see it out there. So let's go to the exploits for sale, collateral damage, GitHub, and check what's going on there. So opening that, we have here the release. So we can see here this will be the release of the exploit itself. I will download it after a bit. So we can see here that this is a kernel exploit for System OS using, and this is the CVE error that like the exploit which is targeting Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S with this console with this kernel version. So we have the kernel versions, and mostly this one from May and the other one is from June. So we still didn't get the update. I'm not sure that like Microsoft have released the new update now. I believe it got patched on the recent update, but of course we cannot like connect to the Xbox live servers, because once we do that, what will happen is that Microsoft can uninstall the GameScript app and the console need to be updated, so you might lose your license at that time. The initial entry point is via GameScript. As we mentioned, that Microsoft have pulled out this application, and I had an incident with that. I have also shared my insight about this incident when my console broke down due to like some chip inside, and had to fix it, and like basically done a system reset, and I had to like reset all the system and connect to Microsoft servers and update the console after I got all the applications was up and ready. And yeah, I made a video about that. You can also I'll leave a link on the video description. Yeah, so we can continue here that we need to know some important caveats, and this might come as a bad news for some people here. So this let's go through that. So this initial release is largely intended for developers, currently a way to place files in the local state. So every application in running on the Xbox, like as a UWB app, UWB application, have like a folder called local state, and this is what we need access. So if you got to see the files for this exploit, and we will come here after like a minute here, but let's explore it. We have 3 files here, which is gamescript, autosave, run, and stage2.bin. And basically we need to copy these files on the local state folder. To copy these files, you need to put them on an external USB device, and then we need to connect this USB device to the Xbox One, and then we need to copy these somehow to the local state folder of the GameScript app, so we can do whatever we want to do for the exploitation. So the dependency here is that you need an application such Advanced File Explorer Full Trust. So this application have 2 versions on Microsoft Marketplace. The first one is Advanced File Explorer, and we have a hidden one called Advanced File Explorer Full Trust. In this application, you can see once you need to type this URL inside Microsoft Edge inside Xbox One, because there is no way that you can search for this application in the marketplace. So you need to search for, you need to take this link, copy it, paste it inside Edge, and then from there you can install the application to direct you to the marketplace, and you can install this specific version of Full Trust. So people like who have downloaded the application, the GameScript application, and thought that this is it. It's not just that. So the GameScript is mainly required for this exploit to run, because at the end we need to run the code, which is like we have here the set of code, which is GameScript autosave. I believe this will replace the current code that we have already in GameScript application itself. So instead of like having copy and pasting or using some text editor to copy and paste it inside GameScript, we can directly put this file. It will be in the autosave section of put in the autosave file. So once the application is running, it will load this, whatever it's inside the autosave.txt, and then it will be shown inside GameScript application. But the other 2 files run. This we can like copy paste it from the USB device. If you have like a media device, media USB device, you can put it there and copy paste it using like some tool like text editor or something like that. But here, this for the sake of like easing stuff, that we put it we keep it in this file, and it will load once the application launched. But the other application is Advanced File Explorer. As I mentioned, this is a specific version of the application. You need to download it. But yeah, time's up now. If you don't have this application, that's it. But even if you have this application, which I will go through now, it might come to some issue. So let's continue the article, and then we can check what is this thing. So this is your requirement of placing the stage2 and run.txt. So we need these files inside the local state directory of the GameScript application. So in the near future, a payload will be supplied, which will load those files over the network. So the initial payload will simply be a script which can be input via USB keyboard emulator, or like as I mentioned, it can be loaded based on the local state and the autosave thing. So continuing here, mentioning that the reverse shell example provided here required that your console is connected to the network. So yeah, we need a network connection here, but you don't need to connect to the internet. So you can make a closed LAN, closed network without connecting to the internet. We connect to the internet, your console. Be very careful to avoid connecting to the internet and updating. Try to block connectivity to Xbox Live as much as possible. At the very least, by setting your DNS to invalid service. But I wanted to share some information regarding that. So the thing is, now with IB version 6 and all that stuff, I have a difficulty to adapt my DNS to adjust with blocking anything. So I don't have a full control now over my network. I need to connect to a remote DNS or something like that it can do this blocking. So just like a word of advice, if you're planning to use any sort of exploit, try to use it in an offline manner, even if it's requiring a network connection. Try to make your network as offline as possible. Don't enable any internet, because you never know what might happen. The console can instantly connect to the internet and everything can be gone. So try to make it a local network. You can use it wired or wireless, but make sure that you're not connecting to your internet source, because this might cause damages and you might not be aware, and things might be too late to rectify. So once you connect to the Xbox Live, what will happen is, because I had this experience when my application was there inside the Xbox Live, they pulled up the license from the GameScript app, and I had to find some means to download it from someone's partner account, which has got banned, and I explored that in my previous video. So connected to the internet, especially with Xbox, because Xbox is depending fully on internet. There is no offline activation like PlayStation. You can just launch the Kernel exploit and you are up to go. So make sure that you you have remove the internet from your equation, and just make sure that you stay offline as much as possible. Continuing, let's see what's mentioned here. This exploit is not fully reliable. It relies on a CPU side channel as well as a race condition, both of which have the potential to fail. In the event of failure, the exploit may alert you that it has failed via network output, or the console itself might get crashed and reboot. So this is some kind of all the caveats that's coming. The most important caveat, it's Advanced File Explorer. People who missed for that, or downloaded the normal Advanced File Explorer, it's too late now to do anything. So don't connect and try to get this file, this application, because once you connect, Microsoft will update your console, this first thing, and might pull the GameScript app and you will be screwed. So let's go through the usage here. So there is inside the code, there is modify line 7 of GameScript autosave.txt containing the local IP address of your PC. So you need to put your PC and Xbox in, as I mentioned, in a LAN, and you need to know the IP address of your PC. So you need to change line 7 in GameScript app with your PC IP address, and then you need to copy GameScript app to GameScript underscore autosave.txt stage2.pen and run.exe to the local state directory of the GameScript application on your console. So this is the path of GameScript application. As you can see here, this is in the queue: users, user merge manager 0, app data, local packages, and then this is the package for the GameScript app. It's not mentioning here GameScript, but we know that Konstantin, this is the author of the application itself, and there is the folder of the local state. So you need to copy these 3 files inside this folder. Then you need to use netcat and listen for port 7070 on your PC using netcat or similar tool. So this is the command nc64.exe-ln lvnb 7070, and then you need to open GameScript application, your console, and select show run window. So it's automatically load the GameScript autosave.txt, and then we need to click run code, so it will execute the GameScript code which is mentioned inside this file. And if the exploit success, you should see the output on your PC that resembles the following. So we have here, if you run it, so once you put this command in your terminal in Windows or whatever, or it should be Windows, yeah. You will see the following. You see that listening to any, and then it will connect to your to your IP address of the Xbox One, and then we can see here this will be mentioned the exploit author, and then the build number, attempting to find kernel base, foundly and then it will mention attempting to exploit in succeeded, running payload, and then you can see here that we have a Microsoft version. This is the operating system of the Xbox, so we have the version of the kernel 4478, and then it will be navigating or standby on the S drive, which is the system OS version, the system OS drive, and we can start from here. This is your entry point, so from there you can start the exploitation. So continuing here, it's mentioning lots of additional work needed to be bring to this point of being a user-friendly tool for homebrew on the Xbox. But I hope that the previous code was a starting point. If you would like to play around running code as system, you can put your code inside post-exploit function inside post-exploit.c. So we have inside the stage2.bin, I believe, or something like that. So we can, or I believe this is inside the like the game script. We can verify this in a moment, and we can start doing whatever we want to do. So the future work is that mentioning here, this is the kernel part is done. As the kernel part is done, so she wanted to share with the community of developers to start poking around with the system privilege. And here's a few things that might be added in the future: side loading the support, unsigned on UWP app process launching, and this is very important because with this we will have ability like running any application on the Xbox as a Windows, so we don't need it to be signed or unsigned or whatever. So in future we can just like run UWP applications or processes unsigned there, and also might be coming an SSH support. Additional ideas are welcome. And mentioning here, thanks for everyone that's like all the users have been involved in the Xbox One scene. So let's explore the game script, the release itself. So we have 3 files as mentioned. We have the game script autosave, we have the run.exe, we have the stage2.bin. So all these 3 files need to be copied in the local state directory of game script app to be able to run. So this will be auto-loading once you launch the game script app, because I believe anything that you paste stays there. So it's basically stayed in that file. So when you replace this file with that file, it will start loading this from that file, and then you can just like launch it normally. So as she mentioned here that we have here like something called post-exploit. So the post-exploit.c, I'm not sure it's inside. Let's check here if we have this inside here. No, we don't have it here. So it might be inside the bin, the stage2.bin. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. So I will be navigating now to my Xbox. Yeah, so let me come back here on my Xbox. As you can see here, I have the applications required as I would believe that I have it. So you have here, you can see here, I have GameScript app launching. That will launch GameScript app. This is the previous POC, and that like causing the Xbox to panic after like 30 seconds or so. So basically, it's like doing a reboot. I'm not running that now. And the things, the application that was required for moving these files. So I have all my files on a USB ready to be like copied. Unfortunately, I launched the Advanced File Explorer Full Trust, and I'm getting an unauthorized thing. So as you can see here, the application itself launching on the local state. If you press here to the edit, and you can see here, this is launching on the Advanced Explorer EX, and we have here the local state. So it's the initialization point is the local state folder. But if we come here, we can see that we have the drives. So these are the drives that we should navigate to. So the files is located on the D drive. So the things that we when we try to like navigate to any of the drives, we're getting an authorized drive. So I'm not sure what is I done wrong or what I missed during the process of installation, but it seems that the application itself is not functioning as it should be. So I don't have any access to any of the drives which mentioned inside the root directory. Even if I go here to the should be, let me open that. This should be the removable devices, and when I click on that, even it's not allowing me to open that. So the removable device itself, it's in the D. So even if I try to clear everything, and let's type D, so we have here the D, and I will submit here. So this is what I got here. So you don't have a permission to access a specified folder. There is nothing on the setting or something like that to mention that, like what I need to do. So I try to go to the setting itself to check if there is anything that I can do to override or something like that. Remember, I'm launching that from the home. You can see here, this is the advanced the advanced file explorer full trust. One of the things that I missed, I was not able to launch Advanced File Explorer once I downloaded it, and now when I'm trying to download this file, when I'm trying to open that, it's mentioning that I need to connect to Xbox Network to get the license. So at least it needs to be caching the license once before starting this application. So I don't know if this have a relation with that, or this should have been launched at least one time before launching this, or this depending on that, or should I uninstall this and keep only this. It's not clear, and I was not able to copy the files itself or have access to the folder, the local state folder for the game script app to be able to test this exploit. But maybe other people or other YouTubers will have the opportunity to launch it in a proper way. I'm not sure what's gone wrong. If you know, or know what should I do, or what I missed, please leave a comment down below. But for now, this will conclude my video. So this is a first impression on release of the kernel exploit. Good things to come. So we expecting the part, even if you don't have the advanced file explorer for now, we might not need this application. The most important that we have a game script application, and that is enough to make sure that we have a working kernel exploit here. So there will be other means that we can send this file somehow, like opening a channel or something like through GameScript, and we can transmit the missing files. But for now, thanks for sticking in. Big news today. Thank you for sticking in, and please, if you like my video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend if you didn't do so. Put your bell notifications on, and see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.